Hey NASCAR fans! If you plan on attending the Clash at the LA Coliseum and are wondering what else there might be to do in the region, make the most of your race weekend with our travel guide. With the help of our sister site Go Globehopper, here are our picks for the top 20 things to see and do nearby.
Number 1. Downtown Los Angeles Tour. There's no better way to get a feel for a city than to explore it. In LA, several companies offer bus or shuttle tours as well as a multitude of walking tours that span a few hours to an entire day. Highlights include Union Station, the Los Angeles Historic District, the Bradbury Building, Grand Central Market, Walt Disney Concert Hall, the LA County Museum of Art, and the Theater District. There are also numerous bars and restaurants to be seen if you're interested in a foodie tour. Number 2. Farmers Market and the Grove. The Farmers Market is a historical LA landmark and tourist attraction, set up with an abundance of food stalls, prepared food vendors, sit-down restaurants, and a produce market. The Grove is a retail and entertainment complex that sits on a portion of the Farmers Market land. Together, they make for a popular meeting place for locals as well as visitors. An old-fashioned trolley is available on-site to shuttle shoppers from the Grove to the Farmers Market. Number 3. Getty Center. This campus of the Getty Museum is renowned for many reasons, starting with the price tag. This $1.3 billion center opened to the public in December of 1997 and quickly became a tourist destination due to its architecture, beautiful gardens, and the stunning views it offers overlooking Los Angeles. Number 4. Greystone Mansion and Park. This Tudor-style residence, which contains 55 rooms and is situated on 16 acres of formal gardens, is also known as the Doheny Mansion. The cost was over $4 million when it was built in 1928, which is the equivalent to $60 million today. Oil tycoon Edward Doheny purchased the mansion for his son. It was later purchased by the city of Beverly Hills in 1965. In 1971, it became a city park and was subsequently added to the National Register of Historic Places in 1976. The house is frequently used by production studios for filming movies and TV shows, and even some commercials. Number 5. Griffith Park and Griffith Observatory. Griffith Park is one of the largest municipal parks in the U.S., covering 4,511 acres of land. The park contains 50 miles of hiking trails, as well as unpaved roads for biking trails and horseback riding out of Sunset Ranch. The Autry Museum is on site for visitors interested in American Western art, and the Los Angeles Zoo and Botanical Gardens is found here as well. But the most popular attraction is the Griffith Observatory, which sits high on the south slope of Mount Hollywood. In addition to exhibits and high-powered telescopes that point towards the cosmos, the observatory features unparalleled views of Los Angeles, including Hollywood to the south, downtown LA to the southeast, and the Pacific Ocean to the southwest. Number 6. Hollywood and Vine. No trip to Los Angeles would be complete without a stop at the infamous intersection of Hollywood and Vine. This area hosts the Walk of Fame, which is made up of more than 2,600 terrazzo and brass stars, embedded into 15 blocks of sidewalk along Hollywood Boulevard. This is a classic tourist destination where visitors can have their photo taken next to the star of their favorite actors, comedians, directors, singers, and more. Also, near this intersection is the TCL Theater, where star-studded movie premieres take place. The shopping concourse of the Hollywood and Highland Center is located here, as is the iconic round, white building belonging to Capitol Records. Restaurants, bars, and a multitude of Hollywood souvenir shops are in the vicinity of Hollywood and Vine, along with an eclectic mix of people, including panhandlers, protesters, runaways, and people dressed in costume for photo purposes. Number 7. The Hollywood Sign. Standing on the corner of Hollywood and Vine, look towards the hills to see the celebrated Hollywood sign located on Mount Lee. Hollywood is spelled out in 45-foot-tall capital letters. The sign holds plenty of history considering it was created in 1923 for real estate development and originally spelled out Hollywoodland. Getting your picture in front of the sign is almost a rite of passage when visiting LA. But if you're only looking for a great view of it, visit the Griffith Park. Number 8. La Brea Tar Pits. This urban area of Los Angeles, known as Hancock Park, plays host to a group of tar pits where natural asphalt, called brea in Spanish, seeps up from the ground as it has done for thousands of years. Over time, the tar has preserved the bones of trapped animals, specifically prehistoric creatures. On the property of the tar pits sits the George C. Page Museum, which displays several exhibits of the type of prehistoric animals that died there. Interactive exhibits and some movies are also offered by the museum. La Brea Tar Pits is a registered national landmark. Number 9. Live tapings. Attending a live taping of a TV show is on most people's to-do list when visiting Hollywood. It's something you can do for free, since talk shows, game shows, and some sitcoms are in need of a live audience. Each show has its own protocol, with most of them requiring that you visit the show's website to place your request. The more popular the show, the more advance time will be required for your order. Consequently, you need to be certain of your dates of travel to Los Angeles before you can request tickets. For details and tips, visit the show's websites. Number 10. Malibu Beach and Zuma Beach. Malibu Beach is best known for 4 things: beautiful beaches, gorgeous sunsets, epic surfing, and exclusive homes, either directly on the beach or high in the hills above. Many of these are owned by celebrities and entertainment industry folk. For a great all-round view, visit the Malibu Pier in an area known as Paradise Cove. Zuma Beach is within Malibu County. It's one of the largest and most popular beaches in LA and is famous for its wide stretch of sand and outstanding surf. The drive time from downtown LA to Malibu is only 36 miles. However, traffic can get quite heavy on the Pacific Coast Highway, so don't expect those miles to click off quickly. Number 11. Rodeo Drive. This is one of the most iconic streets in America. Technically, it's only 2 miles long, but offshoots cause the area to span approximately 3 blocks. Rodeo is famous for its upscale dining, hospitality, and shopping, with high-end designer stores lining the palm tree-studded sidewalks. Stores like Gucci, Chanel, and Dior all feature modern storefronts, while Dayton Way, commonly referred to as 2 Rodeo Drive, dramatically changes the view to European-inspired buildings. Meanwhile, the most pricey and extravagant vehicles rumble down the street. A visit to LA would not be complete without a stroll down Rodeo Drive. Number 12. Runyon Canyon Park. Extremely popular among visitors and locals, including celebrities, is Runyon Canyon Park for hiking, jogging, and dog walking. This 130-acre area is located in Hollywood on the east end of the Santa Monica Mountains, with different trails providing different views. From the East Ridge Trail, visitors have a spectacular view of the Hollywood sign and Griffith Park. For wider sweeping views, continue up the ridge to Cloud's Rest, which overlooks Los Angeles from an elevation of 1,040 feet. Number 13. Santa Monica Pier. This popular attraction for locals and tourists alike has been featured heavily in movies, TV shows, and commercials. It contains areas for viewing and fishing, as well as concession stands and a small but famous amusement park, which has a solar-powered Ferris wheel. It also features the original circus-like carousel from the 1920s, and the Santa Monica Pier Aquarium, which is operated by Heal the Bay. Diverse shops, a video arcade, eateries, and even a trapeze school also occupy space on the pier. Due to its location and crowds, the pier doubles as an outdoor concert venue and hosts numerous other activities. Number 14. Stargazing. If you're in awe of all things celebrity, LA is the place to be. For starters, take a tour of the stars' homes. There are several companies that offer group bus and shuttle tours, and some offer private tours from the comfort of a limousine. Or take a studio tour to see where your favorite shows are taped. You might even be lucky enough to see some actors on set. You can also research the stars' favorite places to eat and make reservations to dine there. If these types of restaurants are not in your budget, consider watching respectfully from a distance to see who comes and goes. For example, the Ivy in Beverly Hills is the perfect restaurant for stargazing due to its outdoor patio that faces the street. Number 15. Studio tours. Several studio tours are available in Los Angeles, including Adventures by Disney, Paramount Pictures, Sony Pictures, Warner Brothers, and Universal Studios. However, the Universal Tour is technically part of their theme park attraction, so visitors need a ticket to the park. Studio tours range greatly in price, with some taking place on trams or buses, and others as walking tours only. Guides take visitors to backlots and stages of talk shows or celebrated sitcoms, such as the set of The Big Bang Theory, or the set that was used as the coffee house on Friends. Number 16. Sunset Boulevard. This infamous 22-mile stretch of twisting, turning boulevard travels from downtown Los Angeles to Hollywood, and then tracks southwest through several exclusive neighborhoods as it makes its way towards the ocean, where it ends at Pacific Coast Highway. Familiar areas along the way include Silver Lake, Beverly Hills, Hollywood, Bel Air, Brentwood, and Pacific Palisades. A drive along Sunset Boulevard is well worth the time and effort to see everything from the city to the beach, including some of LA's most well-known establishments. These include the House of Blues, the Chateau Marmont Hotel, the Comedy Store, Hollywood High School, and the Beverly Hills Hotel, along with several famous nightclubs, including the Viper Room, the Whiskey A Go-Go, and the Rainbow Bar and Grill. Number 17. Theme parks. California plays host to several theme parks, some of which are in the LA area. For starters, Disneyland treats visitors to fun in the sun in the land of make-believe. The property features the original Disneyland, plus California Adventure Park, as well as 3 hotels, dining, and entertainment. Universal Studios Hollywood meshes a working movie studio with a theme park, offering a behind-the-scenes studio tour along with rides based on cinema created by Universal. Knott's Berry Farm, located approximately 10 miles from Disneyland, is known for its Old West attractions and thrill rides, including several state-of-the-art roller coasters. Number 18. Universal Studios City Walk. There is no admission charge to Universal Studios City Walk, which is located en route to the theme park. Even if you don't have tickets to the park, a visit to City Walk is free, not to mention fun. This pedestrian-only area is jam-packed with dining, shopping, and nightlife, with dancing water fountains in the midst. Number 19. Venice Beach. Originally, Venice was founded as a seaside resort area in 1905. Today, it is a residential, commercial, and recreational oceanfront neighborhood, known for its beaches, hippie and skater culture, and a 2.5-mile boardwalk. The boardwalk is a spectacle of vendors, eateries, fortune tellers, performers, and a multitude of varied artists. Proof of that exists in the graffiti that is featured in the area. Venice also prominently displays an outdoor workout space known as Muscle Beach. Number 20. Venice Canals. Inspired by his love of Venice, Italy, developer Abbott Kinney chose to recreate the scene in Los Angeles. Constructed in 1905, the Venice Canal Historic District is primarily a neighborhood made up of an eclectic mix of homes that line the banks of 4 canals, each a mile long. Garden-lined sidewalks and bridges allow residents and visitors to move around the neighborhood and get a look at the ducks and an assortment of paddle boats in the canals. We're gonna add a bonus pick here, Catalina Island. Technically, this destination is not within Los Angeles, but it starts there, with a helicopter or ferry ride trip to Catalina Island. Just a 15-minute flight or an hour ferry ride from LA is the beautiful island of Catalina, which offers a completely different experience from the mainland, due in part to its Mediterranean style. Take a scenic tour of the island or bask on the beach, scuba dive, or check out a glass-bottom boat tour. Enjoy boutique shopping, fresh seafood, and oceanfront dining. There are plenty of things to do on the island as a day trip or to spend a few nights at one of the island's quaint inns or resorts. For even more attraction ideas and places to stay, visit our website at goglobehopper.com.